I have my own theory on Alto Shorebreak because, like, for a while, there's just this one theory in my head that engine is Alto Shorebreak. I like, I don't. What the hell do I even say to this? Like, bro, I don't even bro, like, haha, like, bro, I literally just I've been having this theory for a while, and like last week or like so, I finally me spoke about it, and then in the literal next chapter, it just gets disproven. But like at the same time, it's like what? Like at the same time, it's not like I wasn't entirely wrong either. Like I was on the right lane, just not. Oh, this is I guess engine is not Alto Shorebreak. So yeah, and originally when I started the chapter, I was like all excited too, cause I saw the first shot of engine like standing next to the guy with the umbrella and like all that and stuff, and the chapter title said a name, and I got all excited. Are they gonna finally prove my theory right? And then no, it was the opposite. It was the complete opposite. Like, bro, what? But like at the same time, I wasn't wrong either. Like, because my theory was that engine is Alto Shorebreak. Like, that was my theory. But it seems that instead of him being Alto Shorebreak himself, he just seems to be someone connected to Alto Shorebreak. And we've been knowing for a while that Engine just met someone who changed his life, and that's who he got the name Engine from. I was not expecting that person to be Alto Shorebreak, but which obviously I wasn't because I thought Engine was Alto Shorebreak. So yeah. So yeah, my theory is Ed. Well, was a nice run, I guess. And I was so confident about it too. This was like one of those theories that I was just like super confident about, but like I guess it's just like not even true. But like at the same time, this connection to Alto Shorebreak, I wasn't entirely wrong either. I and like on top of that, Engine's real name, uh, I'm not even I don't really even wanna attempt to pronounce that, but I'm gonna try anyways. Endoarelikima Ilasali Makiada Leotragos Fendi Margin. Like what is that name, bro? Like what is that name, bro? Like that is not a name. That's a whole like demon summoning ritual thing. like yeah, no wonder you stuck with engine. uh and this also raises, and also like in this shot with the little and in that shot where he does like say engine, he does kind of in this shot he does kind of look like Sanka. Maybe this is me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying like a comparison. He does look a little bit like Sanka in this shot. Uh, and like at the same time, like this, like the guy who engine is like indebted to, like being Alto Scherbreck, raises so many more questions, and not only that, he has the gloves and he is on the ground. Like, and he says, I have a kid that I got a name. Which, like, instantly explains so much because, like, it's the same gloves. It's the same gloves, like, that Rudo is wearing. And Jin might have recognized that. And that, this finally provides an explanation to, like, that chapter with, like, Semiu. Which, now that I actually know which chapter that is, I literally spent like an hour searching that last week while editing. Anyways, yeah, Semi was like, "Oh, why are you so like insistent on helping Rudo and stuff like that?" Right? This finally gives an answer because originally I thought that was just because he was Alto Sherbrek. That's what I thought he was. But on top of that, this chapter is also huge because we've finally just seen Alto Shorbek. Like, Alto Shorbek is finally just seen. Like, he's finally revealed as a character. And I also do wonder, like, what that coat is. You know, what he's wearing. Like, because I don't know if it's just me, it kind of looks like the watchman coat that Zodil wears. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Like there's no like shot of him from the back to confirm because the coat has the watchman logo from the back. So like I don't know that I'm thinking that like which um if this is the watchman coat, I'm kind of concerned as to how Zodil got it because like hopefully bro isn't dead or something like that. But yeah, that's it. And like, yeah, he was wearing the gloves, which is also interesting because I assumed this glove was always just with Recto. I'm not really sure why I just assumed that. I kind of just like assumed that it was always with Recto. But no, Kane is sure. Alto Sherbek did use these gloves. Like Alto Sherbek did use these gloves. So like there's that too. And like this like from how it's phrased and stuff, like it seems like this is before whatever happened up there happened. Like because whatever happened up there with Alto Sherbek like happened with him like apparently like killing a bunch of people, which I'm hella curious about that. And this also confirms another thing, like that the guy like pulling up is indeed Engine. So which yeah, I think most people were thinking that yeah, this is Engine. Yeah, most people I think that's pretty safe to say. That's how, and I don't think I really expected anyone other than Engine. Like I did like point out like I think like the theories about it possibly being Raiders, but like I think no. I think that I was just pointing to the one whose like shoes we saw at the start of chapter 163 and not the guy who like sliced Mimo, which I still don't know if that's Engine or maybe it could still be someone else. It could still be someone else. And yeah, overall this is a pretty short chapter. This is a pretty short chapter, and on top of that, like I wonder if Like Alto did tell Engine about Rudo. Like I wonder if like Engine knew about Rudo before. Uh which is definitely interesting. Like, and bro's outfit, like Alto's outfit looks absolutely fire. Not just the gloves. Like, which instantly like this was like an insane shock. This was like an insane reveal. Like I was not expecting this. If you couldn't already tell, this is not at all what I was expecting, based on because of how confident I was in my theory that's no longer valid. That it's just been disproven. It's just straight up been disproven now. Uh, which wait now? Wait. I'm just now realizing I kind of just assumed this guy is Alto Shorebreak. I have like there is no title card anywhere that says this is Alto Shorebreak. I mean he does look practically exactly like Rudo. So like that's one thing. And the Watchman gloves, like that's gotta be Alto Shorebreak. Like there's no way I'm wrong about that. And yeah, this does explain like a lot about why Engine like is so like I'm blanking on the word. Like cares about Rudo so much because I wonder if he knows. I wonder if he does know, or he's just like he saw the gloves and like maybe someone connected to that. And like I wonder if Engine did know Alto by name, or something else. Like I don't know. And this also like seems to be before. Yeah, I think I brought this up earlier too. This seems to be before whatever happened up on the sphere happened with Alto. So like that changes a bunch of things. So like did he just like was he just kind of like going up and down? Cause he like he's talking like he plans to go back. Like he's literally talking like he plans to go back. And the main question, where is Alto now? Like, where is he now? At this moment in the present story, like, is he still alive? Is he like there? Is he about to pull up? Like, what is happening? So, like, this is also like a neat parallel with like Alto obviously finding Engine in a polluted zone the same way Engine found Rudo in a polluted zone, which that still is a question. It seems like Engine just knew Rudo was gonna be there, which how did he know? Maybe maybe he was still in contact with Alto, and like Alto just now that I think about it, how would Alto know? Like how would like that, yeah, that does not make sense either. But like, oh, it could be possible. It could be possible that since he does know Alto, Engine might know Recto. Like, maybe that's still a possibility. Like, I just thought of that. Engine might know Recto. Like, I'm genuinely struggling to like put this into words. This chapter genuinely just blew my mind. By just completely disproving the theory I was so confident about. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe Engine. Wait, yeah, dude. Now I can't stop thinking about this. Yeah, maybe Engine was in contact with Recto. Maybe Engine knew Recto, and like at some point, like while like he was dying, and like he while he was dying, he like somehow he contacted Engine and like told him that oh maybe Aldo's son might be coming down there. Eh eh. That seems a little far fetched. That yeah, that seems like a little bit of a stretch, because like yeah, there's still the main question of how engine, like even like what engine was doing, like in that polluted zone in the first place. Because like when Samu asked him that, he was just like dodging the question. Like, bro, you were not just going for a walk there or like stretching. Like, no, no, you were not. You clearly somehow knew that Rudo was gonna fall down there. But now that I think about it, earlier I mentioned that he went back up to the sphere after this. Now that I think about that more, yeah, yeah, no, it wouldn't make sense for if he didn't go back up after that. Like, yeah, it wouldn't like make sense otherwise, because like yeah, the gloves had to get back up there somehow. Like the gloves still somehow had to make it back up there, which also brings me back to Alto. Because like at the start of the show, we found out that like apparently he killed a bunch of people and got thrown into the pit, which that's kind of weird because it seems like he had access. He went to the ground even he was going to and from the sphere in the ground even before all that happened. So like did he just like jump down there in secret like before or what? Like what do you mean throw him into the pit? Like he's been down there before, you know? That definitely brings up some interesting questions. Uh but like yeah. So like I'm still curious about like what actually happened with Alto there. Like clearly it's not as simple as what was said. There's definitely more to that story. He most likely definitely had a reason. And honestly, yeah, well, I mean, the spheroids are kind of just, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're kind of just like, I don't really want to say anything too out of pocket. Like, they're kind of just, yeah. I'll just leave it at that. I think you know what I want to say. Which I mean, I think I get what the reason is. These guys just suck. They just like that's just the end of it. Like like these guys like but like especially like the clean side. Yeah, they can go to hell. Like uh, so yeah, I have so many questions from here, like, and like, especially regarding Alto, which, like, now I'm even more curious about what his current position is at. Like, I really hope he's still alive in the present story, like, because I want to see like, because like I personally just really just want to see a reunion, like like a I'm blanking on the word, like a meeting between him and Rudo to like finally understand the whole thing. Because like I think at this point, like yeah, I think Rudo deserves an answer as to what happened, what's with his arms, and like what actually like even happened with him just like being labeled a serial killer. Like I think Rudo deserves an answer on that one. I mean, it is entirely possible that Engine knows, and that's how Rudo's gonna like get the whole story. But like I won't, I'm not really too satisfied with that. I want like there to be like a meeting between Alto and Rudos, and for that sake, I hope he is still alive in the present time. Which gets me back to the Zodil key points, Zodil thing, like which kind of looks. Yeah, I did mention it. I don't know. Maybe it was just like something I saw, like something. It was just like a first thought, and then now it really doesn't make sense because like I've been. I guess like I'll have to like. It's just like at this point, it's just like a hunch. Like we don't really get a good enough shot of him from like the back to know that yeah, that is the coat that Zodil was wearing. It just kind of looks like it. Uh, and I hope not. I hope it's not the same coat Zodel was wearing? Because that would imply that Zodel came into contact with this guy at some point to get the cape. And in that type of situation, I don't think Alto would just give up the cape. So, like, yeah, I think you get where I'm going with that. And getting back to like the whole sphere thing, like what happened, like whatever incident happened with him up on the sphere, maybe he just like found out something. I wonder if he's associated with the cleaners at all. Like Corvus does like know a lot of stuff. Like Corvus does know a lot of stuff. Maybe Corvus knew him too because like he's actively present on the ground. And like I also wonder, does he know about Tamsi? Like that too. Which I would reckon not because Tamsi is kinda just, yeah, bringing coming back to Tamsi. What the hell is Tamsi doing? Because like uh I don't remember exactly when this was. I think this was like a few chapters back. I just realized completely forgot to mention this in the last chapter. I mean, not in the last chapter, in the last review video to the last chapter. I completely forgot where the hell is Tamsi. I think it was chapter 161. There was that one shot of him outside this like weird like location, which where the hell is that? Which again, like I say again, but I haven't really said this, so it's not really the again doesn't really apply. I don't know why I said again. Like my brain is kind of leading myself to two conclusions. One, this is back up on the sphere on the clean side, which I don't really see much of a reason why he would go back up to the sphere. Like I think I mean because he seems to be really like focused on just like I don't know, like p- playing around with Rudo. So like maybe he's about to do something insane. Maybe he's just like preparing for something, which that's one possibility. This is up in the sphere. Uh and second possibility, this is the Hellguard space. Because I remember that like the architecture kind of reminded me a little bit of the Cleaner HQ, not too much, but it looked a little bit like Cleaner HQ, which is ground architecture. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is like the Hellguard HQ, like, but like that really doesn't make any sense because like what the hell would Tamsi have to do with the Hellguards? That just makes even less sense than the sphere one. At least the sphere one makes sense. So like yeah, I think the Hellguard one isn't. There's not too much confidence on the Hellguard theory. Uh, so that has to be in the sphere. So like yeah, that covers what Tamsi's been doing. Tamsi's definitely like, like it, I don't know, in the background, like planning something, like doing some, like setting up something major, like that he's about to pull. Like after this whole like doll festival stuff ends, which I think we might see the doll festival end soon because like now with Engine, I feel like now with Engine 2, like Maimo is seeming to start to lose. This seems to be like the final stretch of the arc. And like this is, I don't even know what to say. Like where, but like at the same time, like see, like yeah, now it's confirmed that that was Engine. So now it's confirmed that the guy, what was that? I don't know if the mic picked that up. There was like a cling, metal clinging sound. What the hell was that? Anyways, moving on. I lost track of what I was saying. What the hell? Yeah, so like Engine was the guy who pulled up at the last episode to like pulled up I said episode. Pulled up last chapter at the end of last chapter and like sliced Mimo, which I mean, I don't really expect Engine to do too much, and he looks like pretty beat up here. And I'm still a little curious about that thing he was like the whatever item he was like trying to attempting to like pull out of his pouch there. Like he was like, oh, I don't want to use this if I don't have to. Like that too, like that. I'm kind of curious about that too. Which I mean, I guess like I mentioned this a few times the last episode too. That probably has to be a pocket watch, some kind of like watch or something. If it is a watchman item, because like this also like adds a new perspective because like the last chapter was titled the sixth, right? Now this could just be a coincidence. You could just rule this off as a coincidence that the chapter is called sixth. Um, because Mimo finally reveals that, oh yeah, there's a total of 6 Watchmen series items and that it has nothing to do with like engine pulling up. But like at the same time, man, at the same time, the title card appears, like the title card saying chapter 164, the sixth, appears like right after like Mimo gets sliced and he's like, who did that? Like that, which is basically confirmed to be Engine this chapter. Like, which basically is today's chapter just confirmed to be Engine. Like, it's hard to believe that's a coincidence. Or maybe it's referring to Alto in the flashback because like the last page of chapter 164 does have a black background, so like which is typically used for flashbacks in manga. So like maybe the sixth is referring to Alto and not Engine, and this is just like a red herring. Like I don't even know. I don't even know. I think I'm confused. I'm confusing myself now. Anyways. Uh, that's it. I don't really have much else to say. This seems to be a little longer of a video. How long was my previous one? It was like 20 minutes. Wasn't Yeah, it was like literally 20 minutes. This is like almost half an hour. Anyways, that's all I have to say here about this chapter. I don't really have anything else, so I'm just leave you on here. Bye.